Oh, Wilmer, how you doing today?
I'm always good, thank you.
Well, that's good to hear. First of all, congratulations on this. And I have to tell you, when I first even heard about this or saw the initial trailer that you released, I thought, wow, finally a creative new idea in Hollywood.
Right,
Who would think?
right. No, I agree. When I launched my production company like 11 years ago, that was kind of like, how can we do something that's never been done before? And everything gets like a remake of something else or a hybrid of something else. And so
Right.
we kind of focus on trying to just hopefully be as original as possible. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's about what do you want to see come to life? What haven't you seen? How can you be more, how can you have more fun, with it? And the spirit of my entire company is really about how do I get all my friends to do something together? How do we come together to do something together? Then this was a great excuse to do so.
Absolutely. Now, okay, so I want you, in your own words, to tell the audience here what exactly the concept of this, because I don't think I could do it justice. So I want you to tell us.
Honestly, it's super simple. It's super simple. My friends and I used to always sit around and tell these crazy stories about, the stuff that happens in our lives, and we always end up every story with, man, if people only heard the things that happened to us,
Right.
and I always thought like, well, how can I do that? How can I bring these stories to the people? How can we create a fun narrative? How can we do something different? And it's not a talk show. It's not an interview. It's not a, it's not a
Yeah.
thing. It's how do we do it? And it really kind of came very simple for me. I love the ID channel. I love the crime investigation shows. And then, we started thinking like, wow, okay, well, there's this obsession with reenactments and telling a true story and having it be reenacted by actors. And I thought, whoa, what a clever way of, maybe that's the narrative. Maybe we sit down, we tell the story, and we have puppets reenact them, and that's how
Okay.
it
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. And I understand you have your counterpart sitting right next to you. So I would
That's,
like him to say hi and tell us exactly how excited he is about being on a show like this.
well, thank you so much for asking me. I'm obviously the star of the show. I am the host. Not to be confused with the real Wilmer, as his life is a lot more boring now. Let's just face it, he got older, and I am the cooler version of him. Uh,
Got it.
I am way more handsome, as you can see. The reason why is because I was created based on the better version of him, the stuff that he could never be actually become. But yeah,
Yeah.
as you can see, my pants are a lot fitter. I have a better butt, and I'm a lot funnier.
Yes, you are. You're very, very funny. Now, Wilmer, real Wilmer, how has it been
This guy's annoying, first
having
of all.
a wooden counterpart?
It's annoying. It's really annoying. It's really annoying because I never asked for this, and somehow I inherit. Okay, I get it. He's great. He's super fun to work with. I'm having a fun time just kind of creating an alter ego for this guy and then having him be the host of the show as opposed to me being the host of the show. It's also another really inventive way of just kind of being different.
Yeah. And how easy was it to convince these friends to, like, once they kind of got into it? I mean, you have some great people who are on this show.
Thank
There's
you.
no question. Amber Rose, Lil Jon, Joe Jonas. I mean, does his marionette play instruments? I mean, how does this all work?
Well, he definitely attempts to play an instrument on the show, that's for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I understand.
Well, yeah, I kind of just got on my phone, and I said, who of all my friends will have a great story, who of my friends would be, silly and funny in this, and I just kind of called my friends and I said, hey, okay, so I have a new show. Basically, you tell us
Yeah.
a crazy, funny, outrageous, or awkward or weird story that happened to you, and it gets reenacted by marionettes. And they
Yeah.
literally said, I am in. Every single one of them
I
texted me,
mean,
I am in. This is hilarious. And so when we partner up with Fuse to do this, the idea was to kind of put together the best team possible to do this. And we have the
yeah.
best in puppeteering and marionettes. Our artists who handle the marionettes are incredible. What they make these puppets do and embody in emotion, it just kind of blows my mind. That's one thing. The other thing was we use 3D printing to making sure that the
Yes.
puppets, really look like the artist, at least like an animated version of the artist, and as we see them tell the story, you're really going to appreciate how you're really going to see your favorite artist through the story as a puppet, and it is so fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. Listen, personally, I think this is going to be a huge hit.
Thank
So,
you.
post the 6 episodes that have been, have already been shot. I want to know with some of your newer co-stars, like, could we see Mark Harmon or maybe some of your old '70s shows friends? Come on, you've got to expand your horizon and dig a little deeper with some of your friends, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's coming. I'm saving the good for the next season. You know, I mean, I gotta have a big, strong follow up to this first season. You know, and this I'm really grateful for Fuse because they saw the, they saw the mission statement and they saw, really what this could be, and. And I love it, So we definitely have quite a road ahead of us. I hope that everybody loves it as much as we're loving making it, but it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a ride, and for sure expect a lot of my obvious colleagues from the past to make an appearance here.
We completely look forward to it. You know what? I just want to wish you all the best. I've always been a huge fan of yours.
Thank
You're
you.
such a great guy, and everything you do is just so much fun, so good to watch. And just fingers crossed for you. And please come visit us here in Toronto. We want to have you come and bring some marionettes here, and we could do some episodes here. What do you think?
Bonnie, I think that's a great idea, and thank you for your words. And I'll see you next time. Thank you again.